I mean, we've got new FBI players now, too.
That's true, new player models.
The world's changing. But some things don't change. Tarek's really good. A couple of headshots instantly, burns himself to a crisp, and Fur actually, within the fire, falls too. So I feel like this could have been a lot cleaner in a pistol, and suddenly it is taken aback. Fallen's going to strike from the heavens. Stewie's flank is good. This means it all falls on Lucas. And he is, of course, trying to eject out through short. That was the one place he could have found safety, and this sanctuary is temporary. Being pushed, Fallen. First to fall. Now it's... Oh, my goodness. Both cleaned up. Excellently done by Lucas.
I need to find some dissimilarities.
Lucas charging straight up into the B site. Going to jump over top of the gap. Remember, there's 4 players here now from MiBR, and that last one's going to be trying to come in from Connector. But kills begin. For the first, Coldzera the second. These deagles can be incredibly deadly. Bomb's not going to be planted as it's been strewn out into the open. Steel's got to be very careful that he doesn't overextend over the lip of this ledge, because that's where Fur resides. That's the thing. He's got teammates to cover him. Nobody can challenge without just putting themselves on full display. And if they give up that kill right there, I think now the plant's expressed. You know you can get this in safely, and that's going to give you now 3 weapons up. The clock no longer an issue, but Coldzera and Tarek certainly could be. Flash misses the mark. Coldzera continues in. That's an easy back turn from Steel. Who's next up in line? You've got both players over towards short, so MiBR have to figure things out. Tarek could just try to cover with Scout if the other gets on bomb. Problem being no kit currently on them. Nobody's buying the fakes, but you don't have to buy anything if you're just going to get blasted to smithereens. These deagles now for 3 or 4 of the frags. There's a defuse being stuck. Coldzera covers him off, but the time... Oh!
Now Nekes is taking the lead here on short B, moving right into a couple of T's.
First frags there. Look at the fire damage though. Stewie and Coldzera very liable in terms of death, but they hold off for now. There's that second burst out from Luminosity. Everybody's joining forces through Monster, and you can see how wary Fur is elsewhere towards Connector. Not that he's even needed. Coldzera the one-man show. 2 headshots, bomb thrown out into the open, and Lucas left alone. Not a good look for him.
Cold on for the ace.
Can he get it? Just needs one more. Lucas still doing a good job of fighting back. Looks to deny not just the ace, but also the round. And he just has to take 2 more down. Look at the HP here, Launders. This is very doable. Lucas in a 1 versus 4 has managed to control it into Coldzera. It is ace or clutch, and the answer is ace.
The Sun's horse.
Ooh. Headshots through the wall there. This is aggressive from Tarek and Fur. Whether it be Fallen and Fur, or Tarek or Fur, we're seeing MiBR set up and where they have these 2-man cohorts. We're seeing them really establish some early control. I'm happy that MiBR aren't just kind of slinking back into bomb sites and hiding, giving Luminosity any space. I feel like if you disrupt their game plan before they even get anything rolling, it just makes it all the harder.
Yeah, some teams are deal with that the worst.
Yep.
When the early run, wow, jeez, cold. Efficacy is just through the roof.
Feeling hot. Trying to set up shop is Stewie 2K. Does it with a USP.
With no nades to support these guys from walking up.
Lines them up, but can't knock any down. That is Fur gone for free. Tarek sees that nobody's actually trying to come short. This could indicate the A play, but a minute means there's options open. Although short is closed. Tarek continues to duel, taking down the double.
Stuck around in their area. And it didn't really benefit them too much. Now Nekes moves in, gets a couple of entries, makes it a 2v2, will also plant the bomb with 10 seconds left.
Oh, but Fallen through the edge of the box does drop Yell. Nekes wants to reposition, and he does catch Coldzera on the transition. Now he just needs the deagle headshot, swapping back to the M4, sitting on the 3K, looking for the 4th. Further damage still, but Fallen stands tall. AWP up, single shot, all it takes from Fallen. And it is Nekes with the killer. 4K for him. Beautiful work in single-handed fashion.
Oh my god, what is going on? We have a pause called, I think. I'm not sure if it... Off angle outside Monster and a rush coming his way.
Up close. That could have been a beautiful no-scope, but Still it's Stewie using the pillar, blindsided by Lucas's ability to just hyperextend around, and then Henny up close drops another. So again, a situation, Launders, where we have an even body count. These have happened often.
They're gonna assume someone's just there.
Does counter his position. Fur's gonna just try to work right through it. That would confirm it's clear. So he thinks it's a wrap back through Monster.
They've got to make a move though.
Time, a huge issue. Fur, the only man with a kit, so Fallen, he's just looking to give the support, give the cover, and that's the kind of support he needs. But Henny's been seen as he blasts back Fur. There's the round. Just took way too long trying to clear corners.
That was weird, looking a bit disjointed. Fallen, one of his classic off angles, takes Lucas out early, who has had some really fiery rounds so far. Yell leading the charge towards long. The flash is good, however, and even though Fur turns a little awkwardly, it's just fine enough. And he is holding the line like Dupree in the finals.
Rock solid. Runs out of bullets, has to swap to the sidearm, still gets the job done. Fur's looking to disrupt this boost. They just want to pry over. Looking for some information and fighting something more. Nice headshot. A little random spray down from Stewie nearly nets him a kill. Little does he realize how close he came to cutting down the numbers. But that retrieved M4A4 could cause some very real issues. We talked about the possibility of it happening when Fur just left it behind. Well, this time it's been ripped from his cold, clammy hands. coldzera into position. Steel walks right ahead of Henny. And that's going to leave us in the 2v2, which is being called down to the B site because Yell has been in this corner, but he can't catch Stewie yet. Yes, okay. The shank is good.
That was one situation where he was definitely better off using a knife.
Go from Tarek, bursts right out, and Henny's ready for the trade. Good rotate and good play from Yell. Oh no. I wondered if the train would block smoke.
Yeah.
But no, timing doesn't get the best of them. Off does though. coldzera catches 2. Henny trades straight back. So a little bit of resistance being shown here from MiBR in the waning few seconds of this B hit. It's very crucial that they keep this moving forward because time is one of the biggest issues, but they've done a really good job of fighting back into these even situations. And then some.
Oh my gosh.
Stewie does die to the wall bang. Good job from Nekiz there. Fallen then cleared. And again,
And we at least got an ace out of it.
that's true. Cue it up to the highlight reel. Maybe we'll get another one here in the 15th of the first half. Stewie and Fallen with headshots. We got Molotovs burning down Luminosity. These are the rounds where they're not supposed to find anything more, but it's also the rounds that they have bounced back before. Poor Stu knows he's a liability here. 25 seconds and another damaging shot. There's the kill versus Tarek. See, these are the kinds of situations where things get so hectic that MiBR nearly throw them.
I don't even know how anything is possible. Especially in this map, Connor. The pistol's underway.
Yell's still within the smoke. Nobody knows that he's in here, but not that it's even gonna matter. Fallen with an utter robbery. And with the bomb planted now, it's a 4v4 retake, which is on. No connector control from Luminosity. All of their remaining forces coming in off of both Dumpster and Bank.
Goosh.
Not a good look for Henny. Fur just floating within the dice box. He will have support once the CTs come pushing forward, but he may not even need it. Oh, Fur! Oh, and it's a big old blanketed wall of smokes. And MiBR knows there could be a looming threat on the other side. It's Lucas who resides within it. Ooh, damage off the deagle. Lines it up. Denies it the first time around. Cannot do so a second.
Oh, they faked it and the smokes are up.
Oh, he's so exposed. I mean, he gets his MAC-10 back in hand, but not fast enough. Now it's going to fall to the players who are already pushed back because of this heavy CT presence. There's so many targets for Fallen to have to deal with, and he's going to do it single-handed. Needs a reload, too. 18 shots, 3 targets, and 2 of them have AK-47s. They're just waiting for him now. He knows that he has to go for the peak because the defuse is on. No, excuse me. They're actually nobody sticking it. Not that it's even going to matter. And the rest of the A defense is entirely Lucas, but a Molotov, which will have the T's walk straight through. Good crossfire within the site. Lucas is cleared, so now Yell has to stay up. He is the only A defender, even if he can just buy some time. But down he goes. He did, however, call for that rotation upwards. Luminosity within the site, but Tarek. Nobody here to stop it. Steel clearing corners. He knows they're around. Tarek nails the timing. Henny doesn't want to lose the op, so MiBR with a 1 AK force back. Just going tit for tat.
Yeah. They make it work.
He's going to have a lot of players trickling upwards. Easy first one versus Furt. Saw the leg and now the second, but mag goes dry. Going to be very challenging to find anything further. Lucas could, however, easily sweep away Fallen. Then, actually turning his head back, does dink another. coldzera 1 HP. But Steel, he's walking right into coldzera's crosshairs. 1 health, 2 kills, no problem. Next up is Nekiz. Again, these kinds of continuous creeps and crawls can definitely let you skewer an offense, but at the same time, you yourself can be caught off guard. Now, they're going to try to pinch inwards. Nekiz has a huge health advantage versus these last 2 players. He could kill them both with the same bullet, but he only gets 1. coldzera with a 3rd kill. He needs the headshot. 1 bullet would do the trick, but he's planting in the open, so Henny secures it. That is another round.
Kind of spread out. Fur is very far up here.
Distracted by the jump. Pop flashes from Stewie 2K. Yell dodges them both. Position secured. Frag on top of it. It's the short player that's punished for the peek. He was trying to help out Yell, but now both die. coldzera continuing his success from the previous round and just lining up these headshots.
See how they actually wrap towards Monster now, so they can have their backs against the wall. They know they killed the short player. Nekiz here from the pit. It's in a pretty good spot.
Oh man, not able to get another kill, and he takes one to the side of the face. 25 seconds left. coldzera near single-handedly making this happen. Remember, he got an ace this time. Could be the 4K, and it is.
Nasty. Unfettered CT aggression is always welcome on the CT side, and Luminosity are showing us how that can be. For, again, getting caught on the lurk, but his teammates have already made their way off into the B site.
Looks like Tarek's going to try to close this gap. They know there's one to the left, and you should expect more to the right. Connector control being held on by Stewie 2K. Lucas, the only man coming in, so this is a very crucial duel, and Stu wins it. Now we go back to the bomb site itself. We see the overview with Nekiz, Yell, and Henny struggling to get past Graffiti, but finally they do catch Tarek. Fallen hasn't found anything until he finally fires off the shot, goes in for the repeat, and cannot get another kill. Bomb ticking quickly, and they're going to have to extend if they want this, but Stewie needs to do it on his own, and he has, just by being alive. He's won this round. That's 15 for MiBR and 5 map points for LG to try and work with. Remember the previous round, he walks all the way up to Graffiti before finally being shot in the side. Aha, but Yell just narrowly caught off on the angle, and a 5 versus 3 looks great for MiBR so quickly. But face to face, it's Nekiz to win the duel. Unfortunately for Luminosity, everywhere else they have lost men, and therefore, with 20 seconds left, Bomb's ensuring itself by wrapping up into the A site. Steel, who has had a very rough game at 5 and 23, has all of it to do here and now. And with 1 kill, he's got himself a further chance, but they're already enveloped him all around. They've gone. And therefore, folks, it is MiBR with their first win of the season.